Aqua gang, imp in this thing. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today, baby, with a general love message for my Aqua gang. It's going to be for the new, you guys, okay? This could be for a current connection that you are, you know, just kind of feeling out. So someone newer, or someone who is coming in, someone that you have not met just yet. Holy angels and spirit guides gives exactly what we need to know in regards to my Aqua gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for that new thing, baby. These messages are general, you guys, okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest. Take what resonates with you. Use your intuition, right, and your own discernment to guide you towards those messages that are here for you today. Feel it, okay? Feel it on a soul level and leave the rest. That's how this works. If you do not mind, you guys, please take a moment, click that like button as well as the subscribe button. I won't harp too much on that. It helps people find us. That's it. It helps the engagement. It helps people find us on this platform when you do that. Please just do that, okay? Now, let's jump in, okay? Because I'm a little beside myself. I'm a little bit excited. I'm really tempted to co-sign for this person, whoever they might be. But I'm not going to do that just yet, okay? But I feel it. I do. I feel like this one is really going to take you for a bit of a spin. I feel like you're meeting someone who can match your vibe, all right? This does feel very equally yoked. This is the only card that came out, but there was so much information jumping off just this one card. It says, I'm calling you because you are the one that captures me. That will be mirrored. There's something about the communication style. This could be verbal. This could be nonverbal communication as well, right? Eye contact. This could be physical touch also, right? The way that this person communicates by the way that they hold your hand or the way that they gaze into your eyes. This could also be someone speaking your love language. The two of you are talking the same talk, okay? You see each other. That is what's allowing this energy to really ramp up on what I would call a rapid pace for you. Okay, you might find yourself really into this person. I feel like this is somebody who's going to really want to engage on the phone, right? They're going to text a lot. They're going to call a lot. There's also something very deeply embedded in this person's communication style, and they're going to see the same thing within you. This is because the both of you may have dealt with some pretty toxic individuals in the past in the way that those people communicated, right? These are individuals who may have communicated by way of deflection, by way of word salad, by way of gaslighting, by way of manipulation, etc., 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 right? This is like not that at all. This ain't that. And that could also be where the intrigue is coming from. I feel like the both of you, it's going to be this unspeakable desire and sort of like a immersing feeling. When you're in a conversation with this person, it does feel like the world stops, whether you're in front of one another or not, or on the phone, right? You can spend hours talking about anything. It feels like a very balanced conversation, and I do feel like this person is well versed in many things in reference to life, okay? So they're well diverse. They can go toe to toe in a debate with the best of them, as can you, and that only adds to this sort of fiery exchange. I feel like the both of you may have lots of wit, okay? So the banter is great. I feel like this is what's going to reel you in, unfortunately. Not unfortunately. I'm just saying, I know that some of y'all are so hell-bent on staying single or possibly not falling for someone that quickly, but I don't feel like you have much control over this one. Can I say that? Yeah, I'm going to say that. So let's see here. Let's see the energy that is possessed around this person. Exactly. Look at that. The dragonfly. So this is about lighthearted energy. This is about getting to know one another. I feel like this person is not pressuring you as you are also not pressuring them. It feels like it's moving very organically, right? The both of you will want to speak to one another as much as the other person, right? It's coming from both ends. It's very reciprocal, this energy. I also feel like this is a connection that's going to help you heal from the toxic patterns of lack of communication or just deceptive communication from the past. I feel like this is somebody who's very much so in your face. They may be very outspoken, but they're also a chameleon. Yeah, so they're telling me to pick this card up off the floor. Hold on, you guys. So I feel like both of you have dealt with some pretty nasty breakups, okay? This is heartbroken, and that's in the reverse. So the both of you have grieved past relationships where the communication just may have led to breakups, may have led to heartbreak, may have led to betrayals, etc., etc. This is not somebody, this is somebody who uses their the way that they talk to someone, the communication style, right? They are very well versed. They are a wordsmith for some of you, but they don't use that to hinder. They don't use that in a demonic or shadow kind of way. So I really like that. And I feel like it's going to take a little while for you to adapt to this person's truth, right? This is a straight shooter pow pow. It's not that they are insulting. They're not, but it's just how abrupt they are, how honest they are. You might not be used to that, right? Like that's not what you were getting before. So this is going to come as a bit of a surprise, and that's fine. Okay. That is okay. I don't get that you're surprising this person as much as they are surprising you. And I do also get that the two of you may have a lot in common. This is where that ongoing banter will stem from, right? It looks like sending each other memes throughout the day. It looks like being connected because of some kind of show or something that's going on. And like, this could be something like going on in like the economy, or something going on in the real estate market, or something going on with, I don't know, the school system, COVID, you know, I don't want to say that. Okay. The pandemic, right? It could be anything that the two of you both feel very passionately about, right? This could be about humanitarianism, charitable givings. This could be about anything the two of you have in common, but there will be ongoing banter because of this. So I have plans for us. This is a planner. Okay, this is somebody who you almost will feel like you don't have to do much work. They always have something going on, right? Like they always have an event. They always have like an idea in mind of what the two of you can do over the weekend. They plan great dates, this one. And they will also communicate with you about the things that you like, and they listen. This is an effective listener. Is that the word? An effective listener. They're not selective. They are not a selective listener. This person knows how to listen. They pay very close attention to detail. And even more so when it comes to this connection. This is somebody who's going to really value the friendship and just the connection overall from the very beginning. From the very beginning. Is it my turn yet? Right. So I feel as though that's you. Okay, questioning whether or not you should go all in with this. Of course, move at your own pace, but I do feel like that urge to reach out multiple times a day, that urge to, you know, take it to the next level, whatever that next level might be, the urge to go out, to accept this person's invitations. I get that this person comes with a lot of invitations. They may have a large group of friends or a large family. There's always something going on in their social world, and they kind of want to bring you in on that, right? This person kind of is looking at things from the us standpoint rather than just the I standpoint. That might actually be something that they've always been wanting, right? I feel like this is somebody who's pretty selective. Can I say that? Yeah. This is why they start things off with, how do you communicate? How do you articulate yourself? Do you know how to put a sentence together properly? Noun, verb, agreement. Do you, right? Like this is somebody who looks for somebody who's smart. Yeah. They don't want a bird brain. That's at the top of the scale for this individual. Even though they do want to be also physically attracted, that's not at the top of their list. This might leave you spinning. Yeah. I feel like you're going to get this thought or this feeling in your mind like, okay, fuck what the past was talking about, because that's clearly not what's going on here. There's something very genuine in the way that this person is showing up, as well as their consistency, as well as the things that this person is doing before you even have to lay a finger out there, before you even have to place a card up on your table, before you even have to show up with a table at all. They don't really care what's on your table. They just like you, right? But the fact that you already have a table of your own, right? With tons of resources and love and many of cups and pentacles, you have a lot to offer. That's not where their mind is starting. Yeah. They're now still pointing out this communication card. So I feel like the two of you will have some very deep conversations. Some of the things that the two of you connect over will also keep you spinning. They may have some of the same thoughts as you politically, morally. Maybe the two of you have a similar past in regards to your childhood or in regards to the lack of having a childhood, right? That could be very specific, so only take it if it resonates. The way that the two of you connect just by talking is not regular, okay? That's out of the ordinary. You are correct in thinking that. Still allow yourself to enjoy it though. Don't talk yourself out of this. Let's see here. Let's dig a little bit deeper. Give me a little bit more here, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Thank you. We have, I hate it ended this way. So here's the thing, right? This person may in fact have also held on to relationships from the past for the sake of holding on to the relationship from the past. You both have that in common. Okay? Dead in relationships, heartbroken is in the reverse. This is holding on to something even though it's broken, like super gluing some shit back over and over and over and over and over again. Simply out of fear of change, right? Out of fear of what that healing might look like, not wanting to rip the Band-Aid, not wanting to like go through the pain or through the fire alone. It hurt more to think about being without this toxic person than it did to think about your new beginning elsewhere. Okay, so I feel like that is mirrored between the both of you. There's also this sentiment that the two of you, when you communicate at first sight, it does feel like you've known each other before. So this could also be a soulmate relationship or a soul contracted relationship or connection, right? The two of you have known each other in lifetimes prior to this or in the last lifetime, and it could have ended for whatever reason. And now this is like a second go round. This is also where that comfortability is stemming from. Okay, so one more from this deck. We've been here before. I told you, right? Like, yeah. So I'm seeing this card in two different ways. Both of those ways are true. That's what they said. You held on to a relationship that you super glued over and over and over again. Now you've released that, or you will be releasing that, and we have this beautiful connection coming in. You're still going to feel like this is somebody that you've known before, which will give you that pause, right? That need to want to retreat or be a little bit more reserved, not jump ahead of yourself, even though all the feels are there. I'm also hearing that it may not have worked in the lifetime prior to this because of a connection that you were holding on to, or them. So in a past lifetime, you were either connected to a toxic relationship or they were. And when you met each other, it just was the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't get that the two of you have gone through a heartbreaking situation or where they broke your heart or you broke their heart. No, it was just bad timing. So this is like a chance to redo it, and I feel like it feels amazing. Oh, I just want one more card, please. I feel it. Okay, we have, I will work for you. And this is also why this person is showing up. They're not even asking for anything. It's not that you're not going to give them anything, and it's not that they think so little of themselves. This is somebody who likes to live in the moment. And this is somebody who is about like the internal feelings rather than what's going on externally. They're not super materialistic. They may be very financially well off, but money is not it for them. So they're not asking for things monetarily. Okay, what they're more into is your mind, your time, right? Are you willing to give your time? Are they worth your time as much as they view or deem you being worth their time? Okay. This is a deep one. This person likes to have a lot of conversations, like I said, about politics, philosophy, theology for some of you, spirituality. I mean, these conversational topics can go on and on and on. They're just not, they're not traditionally the conversations that you would spend hours and hours and hours within a romantic connection. And that's something that's changed. I feel like you're going to be here for this. We've been here before. It's like a mindfuck in the best way ever, though, okay? It's the exact opposite, total opposite of the manipulative mindfuck. This is like they're making love to your mind. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. This person definitely, this is something that they are recognizing in you. You don't know how to ask for help. That's what I heard. Is it true? It's not your pride, it's not your ego. It's just that people either have let you down too often when you put expectations on other people, so you just get shit done yourself. And this is this person showing up like, you can ask me. You can literally ask me if you need a ride to the airport, if you drop your lunch on the way in and you need a replacement lunch, right? It could be something as small or as big, right? As anything. They will notice, or this is something that this person notices about you and it makes them sad. You haven't had many people that you could lean on. They may also share that sentiment with you. At the bottom of the deck, we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. I don't get that this person is different physically. Okay, from the physical type that you are, you will be physically attracted to this person. This is more on a cerebral level. This is somebody who is very different, very, very different than what you have dealt with in the past, or what you would have deemed yourself to be attracted to in the past, in reference to the way that they think. Trying to listen to what they're telling me. The way that they view the world, their theories about life, what they deem to be fun, how they articulate themselves, and also how they plan out things for the two of you. All of these things are standing out. Yeah, see, past life relationship. This is somebody who doesn't think a lot about money, but money comes to them very easily. Okay, so that's law of attraction, right? They may be a powerful manifester. They deem you to be as such as well. Yeah, this is also why it might make them sad that you don't allow people to support you, because so the way that you behave is what you will call more in of, if that makes sense. This person definitely believes in law of attraction. So this is why they release their expectations for like money, materialistic things, even their day-to-day emotions and feelings. This person likes to lean on more of a spiritual aspect of life. Now, even if they're not using this language, you're going to be able to see this transpire before you. You'll be able to see it in this person's actions, okay, and their words. So anyway, they do view you as somebody who could also be a very powerful manifester, and potentially a lot of you are. There's just this last little thing, and they're like, why don't you let people help you? Why don't you ask for help? Do you feel like you're worthy, of help? Do you feel like you're worth what you're getting paid currently? These are the kind of conversations they want to have with you. They definitely see a future with you. This is somebody who wants to take care of you. They don't pity you. They just, it makes them sad that you don't let loose. You don't release control at some junctures in your life. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe you are just too hell-bent on not being disappointed, not being heartbroken, not having expectations. But this person is willing to work for your trust. This finances and career energy does signify that this person may feel like you work a lot, which they deem to be quite all right, right? Like they also have worked a lot. This might be somebody who's older than you guys, okay? But they've established some sort of a nest egg. Maybe they're retired. It says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. This person wants to spend more time with you outside of work. They definitely want to get to know you on more of a soul level. They have very high expectations of this connection. Let's pull just a few cards from this manifestational oracle deck, and then we're going to really dig into like their personality and things of that nature, and what may be hidden under the surface. I really like where this is going. You're going to have to work a little bit extra hard in order to keep yourself from spiraling out of control emotionally. Okay. You're not the girl or guy who falls easily, but this person is really, they're really hitting hitting the right spots. Okay, so give me additionally what goes with this energetically. All right, thank you. We have, okay, 2 cards. We have first quarter moon in Capricorn. This might be a Capricorn for some of you. And first quarter moon in Scorpio. It says release your blocks. You've never been able to trust someone in a romantic relationship. That is fucking crazy, right? Like, it just pisses me off. You've given your all. You've been the rock for other people. You've been the support. You've been the good girl, the good guy, and you just got shattered on, right? So this is a time where you are being led to release your blocks to remain in control. Okay, things are going to be changing. This is not the same energy that you would have been dealing with in the past. You can trust this. Of course, release at your own pace. Don't dive off the headboard and be like, well, Empress said that I should let go and I should just, you know, get this ball rolling. Let's go. What plans do you have for us? Marriage? Perfect. Let's go to the Justice Peeler. Do it right now. Let's do this right now. Whoa. Slow down. But it is going to be important for you to at least look at it, acknowledge it, right? That's the first step. And then you at least allow yourself to see this person wholeheartedly, right? Like to see them for who they actually are and not for who you don't want them to be. We have first quarter moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self. So you're quite brutal on yourself. You possibly are still... You could potentially still be blaming yourself for the things that you didn't see coming, right? Missed opportunities, shortcomings, or just some of the bad cards that you were dealt. You need to be kind to yourself. Speak nice to yourself. See the value in yourself. And allow nobody to try and get you to put yourself up clearance. These are all things that they're saying, right? Unleash your kindest self. For some of you, you also need to acknowledge that you do enjoy this person's time. They may hit you with a couple of aha moments about yourself. This is somebody who is not afraid to tell somebody about themselves in the nicest way. They don't like to insult people, but they will point things out to you, such as what I just stated, but it could be different for all of you what this will be that they point out. It is something that they will communicate to you verbally. It could be the, wow, do you ever ask for help? Or wow, do you ever take a break? Do you ever take vacations? Do you ever not do your schedule? Do you ever go off course for just a day, right? Like, do you ever not go according to plan? Are any of your days just free? Do you ever dream? They're not the type to critique. They're just the type to analyze. And you're a very analytical sign. So the two of you may have that in common also. So we have Saturn return. Yep, this is a wake-up call, you guys, right? This is a connection in which you will be able to grow into. Okay. This is also why I may leave you spinning, because growth can sometimes be scary, right? Your life will change. Getting to know this person is like a double check on your checklist, right? To move on to ascension, to move on to your next cycle. Because not only is this person showing you who they are, there are parts of them that are also revealing parts of yourself to yourself. So that could be a little bit frightening, right? To start acknowledging and noticing things about yourself. Saturn is ruled by Aquarius. So this is you showing up, right? There's also this energy of clearing the past out of the way. Facing the truth of what it is that you've accomplished and allowing yourself to be proud of yourself. Look, we have Saturn here twice. Whoa, you're all over this reading. So you could be dealing with another Aquarius such as yourself. Okay. Saturn returns can also be about removing blocks, right? Recognizing the blocks that you didn't even realize were there. And I do feel like this person is the catalyst to that. You're going to notice that you're growing up, right? Like I'm growing, like I'm really growing. I'm not that girl or that guy that I was previously. There's just an opening. Especially with this dragonfly card here. That makes so much sense, you guys. Lots of things coming to light about yourself. So that might scare you that this person is bringing this stuff out. They don't even realize what they're doing, and you're not going to realize what you're doing to them, because I do feel like this is mirrored energy. You're showing this person things about themselves as well, as this is a past life connection. We have 2 cards that suggest the 2 of you have known each other before. Okay, there's a stability and a maturity here that allows the 2 of you to at least see the differences, to see the ways in which you are able to grow. I feel like there are some ways in which you are still traditional, but this is like throwing caution to the wind. This is like F tradition. I'm going to do this my way. I'm going to do this the way that I need to, the way that I want to, the way that I see fit. And I feel like this person is making you feel liberated to do that, right? Like to pull the trigger finally. So this could look like anything. This could look like moving. This could look like changing career paths. This could look like, these are major life changes. And I feel like this is a connection that's the catalyst to that. It's all because of the questions that this person will have for you. Now, can I just say something really quickly? I feel like their questions will take you aback at first. You may at first instance want to be like, who the fuck are you to be asking me about my life and what plans I have for myself and what I built and what I'm doing and like what? I got this. You know what I'm saying? I got this. I got this under control, right? Like Saturn is about self-control, right? Being in control. Until you take a step back and recognize that this person is not being insulting, that they are here to mirror to you the ways in which you are limiting yourself. It's really beautiful when you think about it. It truly is. Now, which deck are we going to next? Let's pull out some tarot. Okay. Let's get into some tarot. Hopefully this reading doesn't go too long. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 30 minutes. I still have some stuff to unpack before we go to the extended. I still got some things to get off my chest, and then we will move on. Okay, so let's see. All right, we have the 10 of Wands. This person is here to help you acknowledge the self-inflicted like responsibilities, things that you don't know, you no longer need to hold on to. I love this for you, you guys. It's a very freeing energy in reference to this person. We have the sun. This could be a Leo. This could be any fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries. And now we have that 9 of Swords, right? So this person recognizes, even if you don't tell them, whatever you're dealing with in life is heavy. They can see it. This is a soulmate, okay? So even if you don't tell them, this is the type of person who will recognize when you're having a bad day, even if you put a smile on your face. You could be smiling literally and they're like, what happened? What's wrong? And you're like, what do you mean? I'm totally fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Right? But inside you're dying, right? Like, yeah, they're going to be able to see it. They're going to be able to see it. All right. This is somebody who has full blown clarity of who you are. They literally can see your soul is what I'm hearing, or you're going to feel like they can see your soul. They wanted me to put the sun at the top here. So this is supposed to lead you to ultimate happiness, you guys. OK, abundance, happiness, having a real hold over the things that can get heavy in life. Recalibrating that so that your perspective can be placed on this sun. Not turning away from the things that actually are supposed to bring you joy, bring you happiness, because there are just some responsibilities that we can't let go of, right? Like we have to be adults, right? There are some things that you can't just wash your hands of it. It's just a part of your life. But what this connection is coming in to show you is that you don't have to resonate in this positioning, that there can be things in your life that will balance out the tougher energies, the darker times, the heavier times, and allow you to see the happiness, right? Allow you to see the sun, allow you to take a moment's pause away from these responsibilities, this heaviness, and actually just live, okay? Actually just be, just exist, just put it away for a little while. Wow. So this is a no-brainer, right? We have the Six of Cups. This is scaring me, though. This is an uh-oh. A part of you wants to just, ooh, bask, put on a little suntan lotion, baby. Okay? Put on your little teeniest. You know what I'm saying? Put on your little Speedos. Put on your hoochie daddy shorts. Some of you just want to go bow and lay up under this sun, honey. But there's a blockage here that knocks you right in the face back into reality is what I'm hearing. But that's literally not the reality, right? Like that doesn't have to be the entirety of the reality. Are you going to be able to just drop whatever this heaviness is? No. Now, y'all know I'm nosy, so I want to know what is this? What is this about, right? It's going to be different for all of you. And if you want to share, then do so down below in the comments, or just send me a little, hey girl, hey, or just send me a little bullseye. Like, you got it, girl. I don't want to share what's going on right now because it's fucking driving me wild. But you got you got me, right? I'm definitely sending you love and light, because this does feel like current energy. And I feel like for a great majority of you, this person is coming in to offset this darkness, okay? They are like the sunlight. They're the happiness. You're supposed to lean into this and not turn away from it. But I feel like for some of you, you may run for the hills, right? It's a very intense connection, the Six of Cups. It is home. It's comforting. This might frighten you. Okay, getting to know this person only solidifies that this is a past life connection. This is a soulmate. And you could have been waiting for this for quite some time. You may feel like this is not the most opportune time for this person to be showing up with everything that you have going on. And there may also be things that you don't want this person to know quite yet, or you feel like you don't have under control. And it's just like, ugh. I don't want to tell them that. I don't want my life to be like this when I meet my soulmate. Like, no. You're not in control, dear. Okay? You're not in control. None of us are. I don't know if that makes it any better, but none of us are. Okay? And pulling yourself away from this in order to punish yourself for this, whatever this is you feel like you've created for yourself. There is a lot going on right here in this energy. 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. You may feel like this is, whatever this is that you're dealing with, this heavier energy. And for some of you, this could be past energy. This just feels like a lot. It could just be an overwhelming amount of bills. Maybe you got laid off. Maybe you're looking for something else, right? You could have gone through a heartbreak that's still affecting you. You could be going through something in your family. It could be a number of things, right? Things just feel very heavy. Maybe things are just piling on. It's one thing after another, after another, after another. That's what this 10 of Wands would signify. And it's like, you have the fun, you feel it, you feel all of the energy, right? 6 of Cups. You also feel the authenticity of this person, and you're like, really, universe, now? Now is when you want to bring this person in, when I have all of this shit going on. So you may want to pull back from this, reject it altogether, which is not advised, okay? 4 of Pentacles suggests that you may pull your energy back, right? Pull your resources back. This person will be very persistent. And that only double confirms what I was hearing earlier, right? The why don't you want people to help you? Why do you feel like you have to do everything by yourself? Why do you feel like you're alone in this life, right? You may have felt like you were taking care of everybody else, but if you needed something, there was nobody that you could turn to. There's something very heavy that you are experiencing, or that you will be experiencing here in the nearest future. You're needing to keep your eyes on the light. This too shall pass. This is not going to be here for a long time. And I don't think it's the wisest to throw away literally the gift that Spirit is giving you while you're going through this. This person is going to want to help. Okay. Now, the Knight of Cups suggests how they feel internally about you, right? Very smitten energy, romance, right? They want to Bring you your favorite meal, bring you your coffee, bring you, you know, a good time, okay? Take you out for a drink, take you to a show, get your mind off of this. What do you need me to do? Just say it. Say the word. And you're like, no, I'm fine, I'm good. They're like, but you're not. You literally are not. You cannot just do this, right? Like, this is not what life is about. In this lifetime, I'm here to show you that we can be soft together. We can be vulnerable together. We can help each other. I don't need help right now, but you do, don't you? Even if it is that I'm just helping you get your mind off of something. Are you not going to accept that help? Why? Why not? There needs to be a balance here, you guys, okay? So, what a very interesting reading. I do get that you have this person's mind fully, okay? You're it for them. So even if you reject them, they're still going to be very sweet to you. They're going to wait, actually, right? If you want to back things up and take all the cups away and just be kind of head over heart, be friends, they're going to do that too. This person is not going away very easily. They'll just be your friend if you want to just be friends. But you would be doing yourself a disservice because they are sent to you in order to help you through this. So that things don't become so heavy, so that you're not spiraling out of control. You need to have some sentiments of life, some sentiments of happiness, something that you can release on, right? Something that you can feel liberated in, something that feels light. All of this heavy energy is like counterproductive. Now, tell me a little bit about this person's background. Yeah, so they've dealt with love-hate relationships, as well as relationships that never quite got off the ground. Okay? Here's one thing that they don't ever have to say that they will deal with, and that is regrets, right? This is somebody who is very persistent. They may have been persistent with the wrong energies in the past. They do feel a little bit of fear when you get into this five of Pentacles energy, where you're kind of cooling off, or you're stepping back, or you're not as easy to read. Okay, where you're first accepting their offers, their invitations, you're going out, the two of you it's a total vibe, right? You're both on the same page about where things are going, and then there's this distance or this detachment that kind of might trigger them just a bit here because of what they've experienced in the past. All right, let's go over to the extended, right? I want to really, really dig in over there, okay? I do. I want to see what are the exact type of people this person has dealt with in the past, as well as what does their background look like? Okay, what are the things that they have experienced or had to overcome before knowing you? That will at least let you know where they're coming from. And if this is truly authentic to who they are, which I do feel like it is, let's also see what is going to make this connection work. What would make things work between the two of you, and what would make things not work? All right. Why exactly are they single? According to the divine, not according to you. I also want to know, what is their toxic trait, if any? That will be in the position of a deal breaker. If there are any, I want to definitely look into that. Let's also see what would their exes say about them. Okay. That's a little bit of a spy. We're gonna spy just a little bit. Okay, let's also see what return on your investment would you get if you did happen to invest in this connection. What will be the return? What would that look like, right? What would the future look like between you and this person if you invested in this wholeheartedly without any reservations and you kind of let your guard down? Let's also get some time frames to see when you will meet this person if you haven't already, and when things are potentially going to go to the next level of commitment if you have met this person. We'll also see what the best possible outcome is in the next 6 months to a year. That's the nearest future. And we'll get advice from your spirit guides in reference to how you can set yourself up for success, whether you decide to be with this person or not, in your next cycle, both emotionally, spiritually, financially, and in relationships. What do they suggest you do? Recalibrate, add more of, add less of energetically in order to manifest your reality, right? The reality that you desire. Whatever that recipe is for you. Okay. And then lastly, I don't have the deck on me, but I'm going to look for it. We're going to do an Ask the Universe read. Okay. I'll give you the floor to ask a couple of questions, but I have more instructions for that over in the extended. All right. So please click that like button as well as the subscribe button. And I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I'll see y'all over there. Lego.